Music volume muted.
Sorry, I'm in the dark. So, for any of you all that subscribe to me over Buddy needing surgery, that video and that appointment was over a month ago. Now, mind you, that I have already given him, at that point, his first round of antibiotics, his first round of steroids, and we were trying to see if the abscess would go down with those, and was advised that we should get him altered because the cysts are coming up and the perianal abscess are coming up and his tail is being mangled because of the hormone release in his body from not being altered, right? Okay, so tell me why we scheduled for him to have his surgery at the follow-up appointment that I recorded and showed you all a month ago. It was set for October 28th. Well, we get up, Buddy's all good and fine. I did the whole don't eat, don't drink, give him nothing after midnight the night before. We get there, and I'm not going to say the name of the vet, but I'm very upset in the fact of what happened. So we get there, and, well, I didn't go. My ex-husband gets there. He takes the dog, who is an 11-year-old Cheagle, by the way, to the vet for us. Returns the dog back to us 20 minutes later and said they didn't have him scheduled. So I gave it a little bit because we had some other issues going on. I called the same day and I'm like, why didn't we have him scheduled? She said, oh, well, we must have not actually confirmed the appointment. And I said, well, ma'am, I actually have a invoice that you all gave me that shows that we did and we scheduled it. So it actually happened to be somebody that worked in the office must have deleted him out when she realized, or he realized, that we had an appointment because it wasn't in the system, but it had to have been in the system because we have a receipt for it, is what they said. So they had me bring it up. And mind you, at his follow-up appointment, I started the second round of antibiotics, steroids, and the tail cream because he has ripped the hide off of his tail from itching so bad because of this. So he really needed to have that surgery done on the 28th. Then we were advised that now he was not going to be able to have surgery until December 5th. Well, the problem that I'm having with this is the fact that our dog's tail is really bad because his hide was off. We've gotten it a lot better with the cream on the second round, and we just were finishing it up the day before he had to go have surgery, which would have been on the 27th, a couple of days ago. So my point being, this abscess that has not went anywhere, that's caused him all kinds of pain, not to mention his tail that is inflamed and swollen, plus the perianal abscess and butt region is all uncomfortable for this poor dog. And they're telling me that I have to wait until December now in order to get the abscess removed at the same time that we're going to get him altered. Now, when I brought in the invoice, they were nice and they said, we'll try to get him in as soon as we can, which I still have heard nothing about it. But I am finding a problem in the fact that I had to ask them, well, being that this is going to be until December, should we go on and do another round of antibiotics, steroids, and tail cream? Because none of this is getting better. And I'm not a veterinarian. I'm not licensed to do all that. Should they have not asked me if my dog needed to have if I wanted him to have another round, or shouldn't they have advised me that he should have it, not waited for me to call them after all that had already happened and ask them, well, what about this? Because we don't want to leave him hurting and we don't want to leave this abscess horrible. But I'm wondering, what damage am I doing to my poor dog at the same time, giving him steroids for 3 doses now back to back, which we're doing it 3 weeks at a time. So, that's 9 weeks of antibiotics, 9 weeks of steroids and tail cream just for it to be, easy enough for him to get by. I'm really upset about it, and I can't wait to get him fixed. I know it was an error within the office, and they're going to get, whoever did it in trouble, but that still don't give any justice to Buddy, and that's the problem that I'm having. So if you all could just give us good vibes, and hopefully I'm going to stay on top of it. Hopefully they get him in within this week, and we can get this abscess taken away, and we can get him altered, so that way the poor dog can calm down and not have to worry about his tail being so itchy and mangled, and he can just relax and be the sweet old Buddy that likes to wipe his face off on the floor when he gets done eating and stuff. The dog that you all love. So anyways, I'm done with my rant, but thank you all so much. You all take care, stay humble, be blessed, and be kind as always. Goodbye.